Today, we remember notable individuals from around the world who passed away on March 19th in different years. Each of them left a lasting mark in fields such as film, science, music, literature, and public life. Although time has passed since their departure, their achievements and contributions continue to inspire millions of people. Let us take a moment to honor their memories and remember the day the world said goodbye to these remarkable individuals. Monsieur Emmett Walsh, a beloved American character actor known for his distinctive screen presence, passed away on March 19, 2024, in St. Albans, Vermont, United States, at the age of 88 after suffering a sudden cardiac arrest. Walsh spent most of his life working in the American film industry and was widely respected in Hollywood for his remarkable versatility. Throughout his career, he lived and worked primarily in the United States, building a reputation as one of the most recognizable supporting actors in cinema. After his passing, he was honored and remembered across the country for the immense contribution he made to American film. Over the course of his career, Walsh appeared in more than 200 films and television productions, a rare achievement that few actors reach. He became especially memorable for his performances in films such as Blade Runner, Blood Simple, and Knives Out. Unlike many actors who relied on leading roles, Walsh became famous for his powerful character performances, often portraying police officers, investigators, or morally complex figures. His ability to bring depth to supporting roles earned him admiration from directors and audiences alike. For decades, Emmett Walsh remained a steady and respected presence in Hollywood, and his performances continue to be celebrated as part of the legacy of American cinema. George Bell, an American basketball entertainer and one of the tallest men in the United States, passed away on March 19, 2025, at the age of 67 after suffering health complications related to long-term illness. Bell spent much of his life in the United States, particularly in Virginia and Florida, where he worked in sports, entertainment, and public appearances. Known for his extraordinary height, which measured over 7 feet, he became a recognizable figure in exhibition basketball. He gained national recognition through his performances with the Harlem Wizards and Harlem Globetrotters, teams famous for combining basketball skill with entertainment. These teams traveled across the country and around the world, performing in front of thousands of fans and inspiring young athletes. George Bell's presence on the court was unforgettable. His height, personality, and sense of humor made him a crowd favorite. Even outside the game, he was often invited to public events, television shows, and sports gatherings where people were fascinated by his unique physical stature and his role in the history of exhibition basketball. Though his career differed from that of professional league players, Bell helped bring joy and excitement to audiences and left behind memories of a larger-than-life personality in American sports entertainment. Eddie Adcock, a legendary American bluegrass banjo player, passed away on March 19, 2025, at the age of 86 after battling age-related health issues. Adcock spent most of his life in the United States, particularly in Tennessee and Virginia, regions deeply connected to the roots of bluegrass music. His career spanned several decades, during which he became one of the most innovative musicians in the genre. He rose to prominence as a member of the influential bluegrass band, the Country Gentlemen, a group widely credited with shaping the sound of modern bluegrass music. During his time with the band, Adcock introduced creative playing techniques that expanded the possibilities of the banjo. One of his most groundbreaking achievements was pioneering the use of the electric banjo, blending traditional bluegrass with modern musical styles. This innovation opened new doors for musicians and helped bring bluegrass music to younger audiences. Throughout his long career, Eddie Adcock remained deeply respected by fellow musicians and fans. His bold creativity and dedication to musical experimentation ensured that his influence would continue to be felt across generations of bluegrass performers. Pedro Cuatrecasas, a pioneering biomedical scientist and biochemist, passed away on March 19, 2025, at the age of 88. Cuatrecasas spent much of his professional life in the United States, where he conducted research and taught at several prestigious institutions, including the University of Pennsylvania and major pharmaceutical research organizations. His work bridged the worlds of academic science and biotechnology. During his distinguished career, he made groundbreaking contributions to the understanding of enzymes, cellular receptors, and drug development. His research significantly advanced the pharmaceutical industry and helped lay the foundation for modern biotechnology. One of his most notable recognitions was receiving the Wolf Prize in Medicine, one of the world's most respected awards in scientific research. The prize acknowledged his pioneering work in receptor biology and drug discovery. Pedro Cuatrecasas also played a key role in helping biotechnology companies translate scientific discoveries into real medical treatments. His work ultimately influenced the development of therapies used to treat numerous diseases. Through decades of research and mentorship, Cuatrecasas left a lasting legacy in the fields of medicine and biotechnology, shaping scientific progress for generations to come. Lotto Savage, an American rapper associated with the Atlanta hip-hop scene, tragically passed away on March 19, 2025, in Atlanta, Georgia, at the age of 36 after being fatally shot in a violent incident. Savage spent most of his life in Atlanta, a city widely recognized as one of the most influential centers of modern hip-hop music. His career grew within the vibrant Southern rap movement that has shaped global hip-hop culture. He became known as a member of the rap collective connected to Hoodrich Pablo Juan, and he gained recognition through mixtapes and collaborations that resonated strongly with fans of the Atlanta trap music scene. Though his career was relatively short compared to many veteran artists, Lotto Savage managed to build a loyal following. His music reflected the realities of life in the streets, while also celebrating the energy and culture of Atlanta's rap community. His passing shocked many fans and fellow artists, reminding the world of the challenges and dangers that sometimes surround life in the music industry. Despite the tragedy of his death, Lotto Savage remains part of the evolving story of Atlanta hip-hop and the powerful influence the city continues to have on global music culture. Harlan Cohen, a respected figure in American volleyball coaching, passed away on March 19, 2020, at the age of 85 after a period of illness. Throughout his life, Cohen lived and worked primarily in the United States, dedicating much of his career to developing volleyball both at the national and collegiate levels. His work placed him among the early generation of leaders who helped elevate the sport in America during the second half of the 20th century. Cohen served as a coach for the United States national volleyball teams, guiding athletes through international competitions and helping establish stronger training programs for American players. His leadership came at a time when volleyball was still growing in popularity in the United States, and his influence helped build a foundation for future generations of athletes. Beyond his achievements on the court, Cohen was known for his dedication to mentoring young players and promoting teamwork and discipline. Many of the athletes who trained under him went on to become respected competitors and coaches themselves. Though he may not have been as widely known as the players he coached, Harlan Cohen's quiet dedication helped shape the development of American volleyball. His legacy lives on through the athletes he trained and the programs he helped strengthen across the country. Randy Rhoads, one of the most influential rock guitarists of his generation, tragically passed away on March 19, 1982, in a plane crash in Florida, United States, at the young age of 25. Born and raised in California, Rhoads developed a passion for music at an early age. He studied classical guitar while also embracing the rising energy of heavy metal and hard rock. This combination of technical precision and explosive style would later define his signature sound. Rhoads rose to international fame as the lead guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne, former frontman of Black Sabbath. His work on albums such as Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman transformed the sound of heavy metal guitar playing. His solos were known for their speed, melodic structure, and classical influences. Songs like Crazy Train and Mr. Crowley became iconic not only because of their energy, but also because of Rhoads' remarkable guitar work. Despite his career lasting only a few short years, Randy Rhoads left an extraordinary legacy. Many guitarists today still study his techniques and compositions, and he is frequently listed among the greatest rock guitarists of all time. His sudden death shocked the music world, but his influence on rock and metal music continues to inspire musicians decades later. Louis de Broglie, one of the most influential physicists of the 20th century, passed away on March 19, 1987 in France at the age of 94. De Broglie spent most of his life in France, where he worked as a scientist and academic, contributing to some of the most important breakthroughs in modern physics. His research helped transform humanity's understanding of the fundamental nature of matter. In the early 20th century, de Broglie proposed a revolutionary idea known as the wave-particle duality of matter. According to his theory, particles such as electrons could behave not only as particles, but also as waves. This concept became one of the foundational principles of quantum mechanics, a field that would later reshape physics and technology around the world. For this groundbreaking discovery, Louis de Broglie was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1929. His work opened the door to many later scientific advances, including developments in electron microscopy, semiconductor technology, and quantum science. Even today, the principles he introduced remain essential to modern physics. His contributions helped scientists better understand the structure of matter and the behavior of particles at the smallest scales. Louis de Broglie's legacy stands as one of the great intellectual achievements of the 20th century. Edgar Rice Burroughs, the legendary American novelist best known for creating Tarzan, passed away on March 19, 1950, in California, United States, at the age of 74 after suffering from heart-related illness. Burroughs spent much of his life in the United States, particularly in California, where he developed many of the imaginative worlds that would captivate readers for generations. His writing career began in the early 20th century when adventure fiction was becoming increasingly popular. However, Burroughs quickly distinguished himself through his vivid storytelling and unforgettable characters. His most famous creation, Tarzan of the Apes, first appeared in 1912 and became one of the most recognizable fictional characters in the world. The story of a boy raised by apes in the African jungle captured the imagination of millions of readers. The success of Tarzan led to dozens of novels, comic books, films, and television adaptations. Over time, the character became a cultural icon, representing adventure, survival, and the connection between humanity and nature. In addition to Tarzan, Burroughs also created other imaginative series such as John Carter of Mars, which influenced the development of science fiction and fantasy literature. Even decades after his death, Edgar Rice Burroughs remains one of the most influential adventure writers in literary history. Arthur Balfour, former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, passed away on March 19, 1930, at the age of 81. Balfour spent his life in Britain as a prominent political leader and statesman. He served in numerous government positions and played an important role in shaping British policy during the early 20th century. From 1902 to 1905, Balfour served as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. During his political career, he also held positions such as Foreign Secretary and leader of the Conservative Party. Perhaps the most historically significant moment associated with his name was the Balfour Declaration of 1917. This document expressed British support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. The declaration became a pivotal moment in the political history of the Middle East and continues to influence international relations to this day. Arthur Balfour was widely regarded as a thoughtful and intellectual politician who combined philosophical reflection with practical political leadership. Though his life ended nearly a century ago, his decisions and policies remain deeply connected to important chapters of world history.